Hi, welcome to the market view for Wednesday, the 12th of February 2014. And starting off with the daily chart, we can see that the market moved higher yesterday, trading up towards the 165 area, but failing to close anywhere near this. And price is also coming off the high to close below the 164.50 area, which we see just here. However, on the overnight, prices have turned around and started to move back to the upside again. But also note to the left as well, we have a red candle here, so the high of this bar is also going to be an issue should prices move higher throughout today's trading session. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4 green candles to the upside, so we should be due for some sort of a pullback in the market as well. So keep this in mind as well, having moved this sort of distance and for 3-4 consecutive days, then we can expect some sort of pullback there. In the 30-minute chart, we have an interesting picture here. We see the market yesterday hold support at 7 AM with a nice sort of testing bar there below the this area here. What is it? I'll just have a look at 164 psychological area. So the market was forced down below the 164, brought back, and then we see the buying coming into the market in this bar. It's greater than the previous bar as well, so we see the market move higher. Bit of selling around here, but the DP level isn't broken, and then we see prices move higher again. Unfortunately, this order wasn't filled as the market traded through yesterday's, or the day before yesterday's high, and we see a bit of selling here with the red coming into the market there. So a bit of red on the green candle there as the market came off the highs. Bit of selling there, and then the selling disappears and the market manages to close back above the high from the day before yesterday. Prices move higher. We see the selling coming into the market here, and then the markets move down at 2 PM there, and tries to move higher, finds a bit more selling, but finding support now in this area, the market turns around and moves higher. We have a buy in place here that has been in throughout the night and has found support at the DP level on the overnight market here. This trade I didn't take because of Yellen speaking yesterday afternoon. This is 15:30, so this is based upon Yellen testifying for yesterday. However, should you or did you take the trade, then the market needs to come back and close above the the high of yesterday, and then the resistance 1 there before closing above the scalp. So let me just compress this slightly and just have a look and see what else we've got around here. So the market is clear to move up towards the entry point, and then the high of 164.86 there. And let's just have a look and see what's in the news for today. So we've got Bank of England inflation report out later on this morning. There's nothing forecast for this, so Carney is going to speak and obviously tell the market what he thinks his inflation outlook is going to be. We've got over to the US end mortgage delinquencies, crude oil inventories, which won't affect the currency markets, and Draghi is going to speak at 3:30 PM there. So not a whole lot of news, but this one very important out at 10:30 AM. This does leave the market free to move higher until he does speak, because there's nothing else in between. Either that or the market will trade quietly in a sideways range there. So we'll just have to wait and see what the market does. Just going through some of the other time frames, you can see how sideways the market's been, because we've got these grey unqualified trades in the 60-minute, same here, and then we had 20 odd pips if you'd have traded through Yellen's news yesterday, or not news but testimony. And the 10-minute yesterday for the Oz dollar as well. You can see that we had a short there with a nice few pips. That's about 13 pips on that trade. And the Oz dollar also in the 15-minute as well, showing 10 to 15 pips up and down there as well. In the euro, not so good. The market traded lower, found support, and then moved back towards the psychological area before moving back down towards this trading range that it got stuck in for yesterday. Sorry, the day before yesterday. And then yesterday on the news, that's a news item on this particular one, and so is this as well, which is, let's have a look at the time, 13:45 there, so just after the 1:30 news there, the market giving its reaction. So all very quiet really. There's not much of a carry through once the market starts moving any direction at the moment. It seems to be finding support, turning around, and then going in the opposite direction. It's just one of those well, what is turning out to be one of those weeks, unfortunately, where the market is just range bound, and I think that's a lack of news at the moment, or any decent news. And just before we conclude, I just want to bring some exciting news to your attention with regards to ETX Capital. I'm just going to go into the website, and if you go to Spread Betting Companies and then down to the ETX link there, you can see, just click here, you will notice that they are prepared to match up to 50% of the deposits. The full details apply, and that's up to a maximum, from what it looks like on the surface there, of £5,000. So really good deal there from ETX. Don't forget, we've got the one from GKFX as well, where they're quite happily prepared to soak up the first 300 in losses as well if you open a live account with them. So two really good offers available at the moment. 50% match on deposit from ETX, and GKFX prepared to take the first 300 of any potential losses as well. Right, well, that's it from me for today. We'll see what Carney's got to say at 10:30. No other real major news around for today, so fingers crossed it will be a reasonable day, a bit more in one direction once we get the signals, as opposed to this sideways channel that we've seen for the last few days. Have a great day, and as ever, thank you for your support and also for watching. See you tomorrow.